guys, Station here, back with another breakdown match analysis of South by Southwest. This time we're going to have Dragon going up against Semij, and get ready because this match is going to be a long one. Both these guys, footsie gods, really love playing that extended neutral. Dragon, sorry guys, Dragon going with Aquaman in this matchup. It's a pretty interesting choice. I think he really wants the range from that forward 2 and back 2 to counteract the that back 2 and that down forward 3 from Catwoman. Nice, and that let me see right here. Let's go back 1 second. Yeah, so Semij backdash is right after this whiffed forward. I think that's forward 1 from Catwoman. Backdashes right away, dodges the back 2 from Aquaman, and Dragon goes into a dash up to chase down the backdash, and then is in perfect position to punish that down forward 3 from Catwoman. So. Nice punish on that back 2 from Aquaman there. So both these characters, very good with punishers, right? Aquaman has a number of different tools he can use: back 2, forward 2, back 1, any really button. But the thing is with Aquaman, his are much more high commitment. So like back 2 has a lot of recovery to it. Forward 1 as well, like we saw right there. Whereas Catwoman, I think hers are much less like committable. I don't know if that's the right word I'm using, but she has to commit a lot less risk when going for a whiff punish. I think her back 2 has a lot less recovery than most normals. But yeah, just getting caught with that setup there, Dragon was. Nice, and we see right there after that jump 1, Dragon goes right into down 1. We saw that a lot with White Boy versus Semij, and he was down 1 in Catwoman after jump-ins multiple times because of a lot of Catwoman's strings start high, so good recognition. Nice. It looked like Dragon wanted the background bounce there. It was just outside of range, though. Dragon does reversal, Trident Rush there. I think he was looking for a backdash from Semij. Trident Rush would catch the backdash. And this is going to be pretty hard for Dragon now. Any sort of chip now adds up. And yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to get a position to clash here. Nice whiff punish. So that's another tool that Dragon or Aquaman has in this matchup. From the deep you can't use it like you use it in other matchups. You really have to use it as a sort of whiff punish in this matchup. Or you have to be full screen right like that and throw it out as a projectile. But using it as like a mid-screen like zoning tool is not good because Catwoman can punish it pretty much free with Cat Dash. So I just want to point something out here. After this down 1, Semij like walks up and like does like this little stagger. I've talked about this so many times. Staggering is so good in this game to bait out like a throw or button from your opponent. It really just adds another layer to opening them up. Nice trait usage by Dragon.
How did he backdash the other way at the right time? That was impressive. That was impressive. Catwoman players can backdash anywhere. There's a forward dash that turned into a backdash.
You can see neither of these guys are really trying to overextend it all. And Semij dashes up and throws right there. I think that was a good decision, although risky. I think it was good in that position because you could tell Dragon was really focused on the neutral there and not like extending or throwing out any buttons. So the dash up was in good taste, and I don't know what Dragon got hit by, or well, why he got hit right there. I don't know what he was going for. Must have just caught him walking forward.
It's been working out. He just needed that little bit of damage, and it's beating that cross up to jump on.
And now this corner position here, I think that this is very good for Dragon. I think with the walk speed of Catwoman, having her in the corner is very advantageous because it doesn't allow her to walk back and get that whiff punish with that back two. So it really limits her options in neutral, whereas you still have all that space to walk back. Nice whiff punish there. So this is really just a clinic on neutral in Injustice 2. There's so many like little nuanced things going on here.
It looks like it, but points-wise, numbers-wise, he does it. Right. It's like a percentage, but also there's actually an armor rating.
Nice. So Dragon here, he does a dash up. I imagine that's to beat wake up backdash, but Semij was ready for it and wakes up neutral jump actually and gets a whiff punish on the back two or back one.
They end on after that forward two is so good.
Okay, now and right there, I think Semij does this intentionally. Dragon was like not even close to in range here, and I think Semij does this interactable just to get comboed so we can clash and get some life back. I'm not entirely sure, but to me that's what it looks like. It looks like he wanted to get hit intentionally. He got so much life back from that. Nice. And again, that's the second time we've seen that whiff punish from the deep.
Still not gonna push block, all right? I guess to me just calculated it's not ever worth it. Yeah.
Nice. Back two catches that backdash.
Wow. That last chance. Out of the stab at the end of forward two. I've never even seen somebody flip out of that. He doesn't give up that easily.
Yeah, Dragon is so fine with this here. If you look, the timer's already down to 10 seconds.
That was situation that's necessary, right? That was the fastest push block I've ever seen.
Yeah, he's not even pressing buttons here. He's just blocking or walking back. The timer for this tournament is set at 180, so that is a shorter timer than most tournaments. Yeah, most tournaments, the standard is 240. This one, however, 180. I'm not sure what the reason was, but worked out for Dragon in that scenario.
Looking for something to whip, get their own punish. Still no first hit. Get off of me.
Nice. That's the first tech we've seen from Dragon, but multiple times we've seen Semij go for that throw on the blocked forward two. Nice. That's a great trade for Dragon there. Nice. And if you look at the range they're playing at here, so this is just outside of that. This might actually be in range of that down forward three from Semij or Catwoman, and that's really the range Dragon wants to play at. He wants to play right outside that down forward three range, or just inside it, so he can block it and then punish with the forward two or back two. So that's why they're doing this walking back and forth thing, trying to walk into the range of that back or that down forward three, and then walk out just as they do it, so they can get a whiff punish.
Mobility and whiff punishing. Just watch this match. This is crazy, man. It's such impressive play from both of these guys right now. In the loser bracket, might I add. Somehow. It's unreal. It's loser semis, not even loser finals. Beautiful flip out again, man. As he's converted for damage, the other person's spending mirror to get out of the damage. That's the thing too, is they both have these essentially.
Yeah, and so I think like a big part of this matchup is Aquaman really doesn't get a lot of damage on his whiff punishes. It's mainly like a poke, like not a poke, but like back 2 into forward 2 1+3, and that doesn't do that much damage compared to Catwoman, where she'll get like a full combo on her whiff punishes with back 2 into the cat dash. So I think the damage per whiff punish definitely goes in Catwoman's favor.
Both these guys are so sharp. They just can't do anything against each other. If they do something, they lose.
Nice. And then the same situation here that I was saying about Dragon. Having Aquaman in the corner is such a big advantage because it doesn't allow him to walk back. And it really eliminates a lot of his options to whiff punish.
Really nice. Got him. Oh, nice. That's going to put it back in the corner. Oh, it was enough to kill. More damage than I thought it would be.
So Dragon decides to throw him in the corner. I totally agree.
I think that would work really well in this matchup.
Nice. Right here, you see Semij whiffed that back 2, and Dragon easily could have whiff punished with back 1 or forward 2, but he decides to go with back 2. Multiple times we've seen Semij backdash after whiffing any strings, so that's what it looks like Dragon was. He wasn't right on cue with the whiff punish with back 1 or forward 2, so he decides to try to read that backdash.
They've definitely been doing it a little bit. Yeah, definitely. Semij a little bit more than
Nice. I like this too.
they've definitely been doing it a little bit. Yeah.
So one of the first dashes we've seen the entire set, Semij jumps in and Dragon dashes directly under it. Catwoman's jump 2 doesn't really have a big hitbox directly in front of her. It goes very vertical, but not really under her, or very horizontal, but not very vertical. So it looks like Dragon tried to dash under it, and he just Aquaman I think has a tall hitbox, so he did end up getting hit by it. He blocked it, but his intent was to dash under it and try to get under that shallow hitbox from Catwoman's jump 2.
But that's because I think Dragon is walking back. Water life does not save him, and he's in big trouble.
Yeah, and Dragon doesn't clash here because any clash would have left him at chip territory, and one cat dash would have chipped him out.
Or we could see somebody else, or we could not see somebody else. Aquaman on the same exact.
All right, so Dragon's sticking it out with Aquaman here, and now twice in a row you've seen him get caught by that forward 2. I imagine he's trying to backdash, and that forward 2 is just catching him. Nice. So we're seeing that back 2 a lot now to try to catch that backdash, or it even caught a jump in that situation. Nice. First down 2 we've seen, really. You're not seeing a lot of anti-airs from Dragon when Semij jumps in with that jump 1 at him, and I think that's because of how focused he is on the ground game. It's really hard to shift to be like, oh, now I have to anti-air. So
Yeah, I mean he can take 100 throws.
Yeah, like right there even.
And right now Semij's trying to bait out that down 2. Like you have to come up and down or come up and neutral jump.
Nice with punish. Again, I think that was to catch that backdash. Catwoman obviously is like one of the best backdashes in the game, so why not abuse it?
Oh, Dragon now bringing out the throws.
Nice. Now Dragon's in such a good position here. Huge life lead, and wow, first time from the deep, and he gets punished here. Right here, Dragon does a neutral jump actually off this jump in. My assumption is that he thought a throw was coming, and that definitely would have punished a throw, but it actually worked, and he jumped out of Semij's pressure string.
That is definitely a bluff. That is not going perfectly for once. I love it when the characters who are half the clash are the ones who are talking trash. Yeah, this is going excellent. I'm losing.
Nice. I think that was some sort of input error from Semij.
Go into the corner, smart.
Yeah,
Oh my
Dragon's
gosh.
still looking for that
That
backdash.
was an error. Oh, you can't jump out of here. Don't even think about it.
Nice. So that's smart here to cancel that forward one from Aquaman into the Trident Rush.
Oh my gosh.
There is a gap between forward 1, 2. So Semij tries to go for this interactable, but the Trident Rush is so active that it actually hits him out of the invul frames of the interactable. And the multiple hitting from the Trident actually might have beaten some armor. He could have whiff punished there. Wasn't ready though for it.
This is the best Dragon has looked at this set. It's looking like we're
Nice. So right here too. After that, the cat stance, we've seen him do backdash. Semij's backdash, and Dragon has either done reversal Trident Rush or back 2 to catch the backdash. Semij takes note of that, and I think this time goes for a down 1. But Dragon already on the next level, down 1 to interrupt Semij's down 1 and right into Trident Rush.
It's looking like we're going to see a game 5 here. Oh yeah, count it. Game 5. Who is going to move on
And
to
we're going
the
on to
top
game
3?
5.
We'll drag, but of course, Dragon is the one who you cannot tilt. From that breakdown, it sounds like anything can happen.
All right, everything's staying the same here except the stage.
All right, here we go. Final game.
I don't think Atlantis really has any
Can Dragon pick up where he left off the
benefits
last game?
anyone. I think it might have a slight benefit towards Aquaman, but
Saw that the water of life was going to be activated.
nothing
He
that
stopped his own.
is really too impactful.
That's respect too. He understands Dragon's ready for it.
Nice, you can see right there, Dragon got clipped by that stand 3 from Catwoman because he tried to down 1 after the jump in.
They're technically both zoning each other in a very strange way. Last hits whiff there on the Trident Rush, but he's not ready for it.
Yep, and just back to this neutral. It's pretty crazy how
Neither don't want to make a mistake here.
content these guys are with playing this neutral.
They could potentially still win the tournament.
Nice, multiple times now. So I think this was a very good option here because so after that block whip, Dragon just does walk up and then sees Semij does a neutral jump and down 2's a clean. I think that was a really good decision because if Dragon goes for the back 2 here, Semij doesn't really have a lot of room to backdash. So the back 2, it might have worked if Semij backdash, but he's content with just walking him back to the corner just this little bit and just going for his pressure there, and actually just reacts to that jump too.
Jumps over, 2 Dragbull is coming, and Dragon with the lead
Nice, and then
now.
just reads it interactable clean.
That's my friend. Yeah, this is my stage. Home court advantage me.
That's actually a pretty impactful read. Semij is usually very ready for jump overs in the corner. And Catwoman had such a good down 2, she can do it so late and at low profiles so many things. So very surprised that hit. Nice, and first down 1 into Trident Rush we've seen, just caught the dash up clean right there. You can see Semij just dashes up and Dragon's so ready for it.
Coming in, Dragon with a huge lead, trying to close it out. It's insane how different a match like this is.
Down 1's such a good answer to like dash-ins, very low risk, and yeah, they just really shut down a lot of jump or dash-ins. So if you're playing someone and they're just dashing in on you, try throwing out some down 1 or stand 1 buffered into a special move.
Right there, I want to see me run back here on a jump. I think Dragon is getting too passive.
Nice, and now you can see Semij. Yeah, he really just turned up his offense. He knew he has to like hurry up. The time's getting low, and he was down on life. So
That jump 2 doesn't get it. Wow. Whoa. Oh, that could have been a full. Oh man, here we go.
yeah, Dragon looked for the backdash there, but it did not work out for him at all.
Definitely backing it now.
Huge input error from Semij there.
Not what Semij to definitely not. We haven't even seen
That's
that
so
too.
huge.
That's a huge drop that
Lost his
goes
clash,
forward.
and now he doesn't have a life lead either. Meter is pretty close, and the time is like very short. So that's actually huge.
Where is the clash?
Now right there, Dragon waits through all that to clash because he was down on life and just built the meter. So he waited for Semij to spend his meter, so now he'll get his life back, and it should put him at a higher life percentage than Semij. Yeah, so Semij, if this thing would go away, you can tell Semij is just slightly over 50%, and Dragon is like a little bit more over 50%. So now he has the life lead. Now now Semij has the life lead, so now Dragon has to go in, and yeah, caught him with that. So huge.
He's got the Trident Rush. She's gonna have EX Cat Dash available, and back three's available as well. Back one water life.
Trait there is so risky.
Dragon gonna take it over Semij.
Nice, Dragon takes it. That trait there so risky. You take full damage from any hit while you're in trait. So if like Semij does a meter burn back three here, he's gonna lose like 20% and put him down. Maybe even lower than Semij. So yeah, Dragon clutches that one out though. Very close match. Very good. A clinic really on footsies. Good stuff to both these guys. Great with punishing, great neutral. And yeah, Dragon takes it, moves on to loser semis. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll be back with another breakdown match analysis of South by Southwest. Peace.
There goes a sight from my soul.